קיבלנו עבודה על מערכת החינוך בפינלנד, אז נסעתי לבדוק. Tell me about the studies.
שאלת מה השם שלו.
Well, I studied in high school 2 years ago. I studied this high school that was specialized in sports, and it's quite behind there in the hill. And it's normally 3 years, but I studied for 4 years because of the sports I did at the same time. But normally the high school lasts 3 years.
Which subject do you learn?
Well, we have all the basic things like languages. In Finland, it's mandatory to learn Finnish, Swedish, and English. And then we could choose some extra languages if we wanted to. And then, of course, mathematics, physics, biology, geography, history, things like this. And then we also had a lot of extra sports classes because of the sports high school. But mostly the normal things and religion and these kind of things as well.
How many tests and homework do you have?
Homework we didn't have that much. It was actually, it depended on the teacher. Some teachers didn't give any homework and some teachers gave a few works, but usually it was something that I could make in the school already, that I didn't have to take it all the way home. I could do it after the classes when we had some breaks. That was enough time to do that. But of course sometimes we had to read a book, for example, on our free time, and then afterwards do an essay of that, for example, and that took more time, of course. And tests, well, we had tests, like a big test after each kind of like a period of a certain course. So we had the finishing tests, but we might have had like one in a month or one in a few weeks, a smaller test, so that the teacher would see how our studies are going forward.
What you love? What is the most thing that you love in school?
My favorite was geography. I like how world is shaped, and I like to learn from different terrains and these kind of things. So geography was absolutely my favorite, and history was a good, good silver place.
How many hours do you learn per day?
That is a very tricky question, because I might have had days that I had only a few hours of school, and then again I might have had days that are from 8 a.m. to, for example, 4 p.m. So that would make the school day 8 hour long. So it really depends, and sometimes I had a free day because I didn't have any classes that day. I would say the best way to learn is to travel. Travel and speak languages and meet new people. That is the best way to learn.
How many languages do you learn at school?
It really depends. The mandatories are Finnish, Swedish and English.
3 mandatory language.
Yes.
שפות חובה.
Languages.
In addition, בנוסף,
Two.
Yes.
We have two.
two
yeah,
Arabic and English.
But we have the thing that because Finnish and Swedish, they are both national languages in Finland. So we have 2 like national languages, and that is the reason why we learn both. And then of course the English on top. And then of course many people might study 1 or 2 extra languages, but some do none. So it really depends of the person and what are the person's interests.
and at the end of high school, do you have a mandatory test?
In the end of the high school, we have this big national test that
Like in
are
Israel,
same
כמו
for
הבגרות
everyone.
אצלנו.
Yeah. After we go classes 1 till 9, we can choose if we go to that high school that is like
Professional.
Yes, it's kind of like from every subject, as I did go, for example. You learn every subject a bit more, but then also there is also this kind of like work-related schools, for example, electricity or plumbing or reindeer herding. I mean, for all kind of things, and you can go either to high school or to
Is it different school or in the same school
in
you
different
go
schools.
to?
But you can also, in Finland, I don't know about the other countries, but in Finland it's also possible to combine those two, so that you get the grades from the the kind of normal school, and you can get a profession for yourself as well.
Together, to combine it.
Yes, and that takes 4 years normally.
After you finish high school, it is instead of university?
No, you can go to university after that as well.
And
So-
you don't need to pay money.
No, but of course you have to live with something, so...
But what I know that she told me that in the university you don't need to pay money.
Oh, that is true, yes. And from grades 1 to 9 and most of the like high schools and these profession-oriented schools, they have also free food. So you get free grades and free food, and all you need to care about where you live and so on.
And do your job as a student.
Yes, exactly.
עם הכל פשוט.
כן.
Amazing.
Thank-
Everything is so expensive. And you pay about everything.
Yes, here it's good that no matter from what family you come, no matter if it's poor or wealthy, you have the same starting point.
Yeah, very
That's good.
important.
Yes.
Great.
טוב, יאללה.
We thank you very,
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
זה מפחיד.